Hello, my fabulous humans, and welcome back to another Fab Show. I'm Jacob and Jacobishere, and today we are talking about the 863 Jackal Apartments, the final apartment in the Jackal complex. I'd also like to mention I made a short for this family. This family is super crucial to the Jackal Apartments. I highly recommend you guys go check out that short. But also about to jump into a speed build. This will probably be the longest speed build, is my best guess, just because it's the biggest apartment. There's a lot of moving pieces in this apartment. There's a lot of space to take up, and so yeah, it's really fun. But that being said, let's go ahead and jump into that speed build. Welcome to the fabulous speed build for this apartment. I want to say this is the final apartment in this apartment complex, so welcome to the next week. I don't know what this week will entail for building. I have yet to sit down to really make plans. I have a few ideas. Now I kind of want to build a hotel, so maybe we'll see a hotel this week. I don't know. But anyway, I'm very excited to find out what the plans are. I don't know yet. I think that's like the most exciting thing about it is not knowing. The not knowing part. I want to say this is the biggest apartment with the most rooms. This apartment holds, I want to say it's 3 children, including an infant, but you can obviously have a toddler. You could make the space a different space. A master bedroom, so there's at least, I want to say, well, actually, there's 3 bedrooms because the infant is in the master bedroom's like space because we didn't have enough room. And then I want to say this house also has a dog and a cat. If I'm not mistaken, is this the one with the dog and cat? It might be a downstairs apartment that has a dog and a cat. When I visualized this apartment, I really thought this is the apartment that the owners of the place would live. So I built the owners and who I think would own the apartment complex. And I came up with a story and stuff for them. I can't remember what that story is. But obviously it's up on the gallery if you want to download them and or their apartment. Or I mean the apartment complex. The individual apartments are not, but the entire complex is. I will have to say the only disappointing factor is that this is the only space that we could really build a living room in. And that is disappointing. And I couldn't, like, I tried to put a wall there and I was like, oh, it's just going to be too blocking for the front door. Like, to come in and just see a wall. I guess we should have done a half wall. Now I'm thinking about it, I feel like a half wall would have been fine. But it has one of the worst, intros, that's not the right word. Like foyers or whatever into any of the apartments I built for the entire complex. But I really like the kids' rooms. You're also going to see with kids' rooms in this video that I do like to go into my little feature called rooms and figure out like cute kids' rooms from ideas or whatever and pick from those. Sometimes I mix and match. Sometimes I just really pull and figure out what works. It's just, I don't like decorating kids' rooms, and it's the fastest and easiest way. I love a good kitchen. I love a good living room. Sometimes I like a good kids' room, depending if I know the kid. I didn't know these kids, so on them. And I also sometimes enjoy, like, I love decorating a bathroom. The parents' room, is this not the apartment that I'm thinking of that has the little baby's room attached? I don't think so. This is the one, that's a different apartment that you guys have already seen. I'll link all those down below, by the way, if you want to check out any of the other apartments for this complex. They have their Sims linked as well, but you can go and find them. They're all attached to one another. It's all good. But they have this weird plant fixture. I don't know why. I can't remember exactly. I think it has something to do with the mom, but I can't remember. It's fine. It happens. You know what I mean? It happens. I had such a fun time building this. I'm so excited to build apartment complexes, and I loved how easy it was. It was so easy to build. I think that's just amazing. Truly amazing. I love the mirror there, but I didn't think there was enough space, and so I think I ended up moving it into the corner. I wouldn't be surprised if I even make it smaller. What a disappointment. Maybe I leave it there because I do think the Sims have enough room. The Sims really only need about half a square, maybe even less than that, to be able to walk around the entire room without any movement things. And I'm pretty sure by this point I have playtested everything. I tried to playtest them after like I got done like doing the build or whatever. Try to bring some in and do a little bit of a playtest. So apartment complexes and hotels or whatever are a bit harder unless you're the owner of it, because that's the only person who can go through and check out like all the different ones. But I did my best. I will tell you that much. I did do my best when it came to it. I hope you guys enjoy. I don't know. How are you guys doing? New week, new me. Same me. I'm really recording all these on the same day. This was originally a speed build, initial speed build. See, here I am pulling from a bedroom. I just think the bedrooms are cute. This is from high school years. This entire bedroom is from high school years. I tried to build this little area. I never really built something like this for a kid before. Don't worry, it does not stick. This room is too small. It's just it logically doesn't make sense. I do leave the desk in here though, and I just kind of like accustom to the desk area, and it's a good place to get all the posters and everything else you would maybe want to go searching for in the catalog, but don't really have the time to do it. I think that's really what it came down to. Plus, this was the 5th or 6th build I did that day, and I'm online. That's a lot of builds to do like back to back. I would probably do like 1 or 2 a day instead of like doing like 7 or 8 in a day. And I think that also made a big difference when trying to figure out kind of like what the plan was. She gave me very like pop vibes, like she was probably on the social media track career, doing something out of those lines. I wanted a plant. I don't know if I keep the plant. I keep it. I just don't put it inside that little basket because I feel like the basket's a bit of a waste. I don't know why this is so high up. I kind of wish it was lower. I'm pretty sure there were lower ones, but I couldn't find it. But this is by far, I think, my favorite room out of the entire build, which is so interesting because I can't even say majority of it's my idea, if not any of it. That's okay. For the brother's room, which is this room over here, I think I used Parenthood. Is that what we're looking at? Maybe it was... No, this also looks like high school years. They have this little chair, and I really liked the idea of using this little chair. But instead of having a lamp on this, I actually put a TV, and I put the lamp over there because I think it made, logical sense and stuff to have it on there as like a built-in. But instead I put a TV and like a little gaming console because I felt like that felt very true to the room and the space and things. And so I think this is also another room because it's so small and cramped. I love small and cramped rooms. I think it came out really well as well. All right, moving on to the infant's room. I'm pretty sure. So this is a 3-bedroom. That's very odd for you to get a 3-bedroom room. I'm not going to lie to you. And also this room itself could even be smaller if you want to expand and put more things in other rooms or build it in. I know I've done a smaller room than this. I put more things in here so you would have to change it up a bit. But I know for a fact it can be smaller. So just keep that in mind in case this is a room you want to decorate. This is not the apartment I thought this was. It must be a downstairs apartment that I've not gotten to doing the speed build for. That's okay. I also never really thought about putting a couch in one of these rooms, and that's such a smart idea. The Sims really are thinking sometimes. So this is me. You can see me obviously going through and trying to find what I want in this space. Because I really wanted a changing table. I think a changing table makes so much sense because we have an infant. But yeah, it ended up working out just fine. So no problems. No problems there or anything. Yeah, I don't know. See, this is a fun one because I didn't remember this build like really at all. What else do we do? We have to wallpaper everything. I was like, what's missing? We still have like a minute and a half left of this thing. It's the wallpaper. I also don't think I've done the balcony yet. Every apartment except one of the smallest apartments on this floor. I would say it's probably the one before this. So on Friday's speed build, it does not have an apartment, but that's okay. And I will try, like, the 4 videos that are going to come out this week that I'm planning on getting out this week that are builds. I will try to keep them, like, to this, like, to whatever we're doing. If it's for random speed builds, I'm sure I'm going to get a build with me up as well. Why not? Might as well get one of those. With that being said, though, I hope you guys are enjoyed, and I will see you guys. Nope, that's wrong. I keep doing an outro when there's not an outro to do. Let's go ahead and jump into a tour. All right, let's go ahead and do a quick little tour at the very end of this video. So you walk automatically in it, and it's one of the worst walkways. I hate it so much, but also, like, I couldn't think of anything else to do. I'm going to be honest with you. So you walk directly in, and you have, like, this, like, entryway, and then you have directly, like, the TV space. Which I feel like it's fine. It's not horrible, but, like, if I had to criticize myself, like, oh, I wish I could have figured something else out. I think they also have a dog, and so they had some dog toys and stuff running around. I want to say it's a dog. Then we have another small little kitchen for a very big apartment because we have this teen bedroom back here. This teen bedroom is, I don't remember who it's for. It's for one of their kids, obviously. I really like how it turned out, to be honest with you. It's very Art Deco-y, which I think really fits the space. We have the master bedroom right here, which is ridiculously small. Oh my gosh. And then, you can see like a plants thing, but they also have a really nice view, which is nice. It's not the best viewing place, but it's nice over around. This is such a choice. Like, the designer, what a choice. Then you have like a little reading nook area back here. This is the infant's bedroom, which I think looks, it looks fine. It looks like an infant bedroom. I don't really have much to say on it, you know what I mean? This over here is the bathroom, which I also don't have much to say. And And then this is the other kids' room. One of my favorite things to do, I did this with Mindy's room in Birth to Death, which is another series. I'll link it. I had them set up this type of area. I've also done it in a few other houses. Maybe it wasn't Mindy. Maybe it was somebody else. Where they would have like a beanbag chair, but also a TV, like really similar. And so like you could like game and stuff in your room without being like, you know, that's kind of like what the point and the vibe of that is. And then that's, you know, then also, like, guys, that is the apartment. And that marks the official end of our first ever like apartment series on the channel for this type of apartment that I built myself, did everything myself, made the Sims and everything. Let me know, guys, how you felt about this. Would you guys want me to do something similar to this? I'm thinking duplexes and townhouses and stuff like that next. Going on Consemble, which one strikes your interest the most. I don't know what next week will entail or the rest of this week will entail, so I guess we'll wait and see. I hope you guys enjoyed anyways. I'll talk to you guys all very, very soon with another video. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.